Yo, welcome to Step Your Game Up, the youth project, man. It's July the 14th, 2018, and it's my birthday. My two young DJs are not here today. They taking care of business. One is down Virginia Beach, taking care of his schooling right now, getting everything set up for his college. The other one is about to go to Duke Ellington. He's getting this stuff together, so they'll be back with me soon. So today, man, we got a special guest, man. This little dude got some heavy things going on, man, and he's going to explain it to you. Let's welcome James, man. Let's give a round of applause, James. Yeah. So, James, how you doing?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
So, what type of business you in?
Well, the type of business I'm in a business that sells comic books that's coming out over there, and my comic book, and my T-shirt.
Okay. Well, y'all hear that? He got comic books coming out. His comic books. And it's his own, matter of fact, we got it right here. His own T-shirts right here on top of, you see that over there? Man, he got a lot going on. So,
yeah.
Tell me a little bit about how this, tell me a little bit about it.
Well, did you know that 90% of 4th through 8th graders report being victims of bullying?
No, I didn't. I never knew that. Wow. How did you find all that out?
Looked it up on the internet.
Okay, cool. So, let me ask you a question. What is your book? What is your comic book all about?
It's about 5 heroes fighting against the evil Ashfire.
Okay. So is that something like bullying?
No.
It's not like bullying?
No.
Okay. So can you explain a little bit deeper?
About the comic book?
Yeah.
Well, right now, because I'm starting to get it out, it's not August yet.
Okay.
Since I am the state of the comic book I'm in right now is I'm getting the ships drawn and everything. So on the computer. Okay.
So you have most of the hands-on. You do most of the hands-on.
Yeah.
And construct what you want in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's heavy. So when this comic book come out, can you make sure that you bring Vox Wave some of your comic books? I would buy all of them if I have to. Because we need to put them out there because a lot of kids need to see this.
I only have one coming out because it's my piso. It's only one piso.
Well, when you get some more made from that, can you bring me one pass here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But from the first one, there is going to be a to be continued.
Okay, cool. Now let's get into your shirts. What made you do all these different types of shirts?
Well, my mom can explain all this, but since my mom's not on the show today, I'm going to be explaining it.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Since my grades have dropped since I've been bullied and it's changed my behavior in school, and punishing me wasn't working, so I had to. So my mom, I came in with this comic book with staples and everything.
Oh, okay.
And my mom said, you want to make this real thing? And I said yes. So, and all of this happened. The T-shirts are a donation to the comic book, and 10% of it go to bullying.
Okay, so how much are the shirts?
10 through 15.
Okay. And how can we get the shirts?
Well, you could get them at my at my website, which is www.3formeinc.com, which is III, the number 4, ME, Inc.com.
Cool. I hope y'all heard that, because that was a long one. So, I'm looking at this. It says 4 types of bullying. So, can you explain the 4 types of bullying?
There is physical. Physical, it's hitting and spitting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The verbal is like saying bad things about people.
Okay.
Social is like not being friends with people. Okay. And cyber is like bullying online.
Okay, cool. That's heavy. And that's heavy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's heavy. So, what are these right here?
These are my business cards.
These your business cards?
Yeah.
I like
they
these.
have my website on them.
Look, I want y'all to see this. See this, and then I want y'all to see the back of it. I ain't got no good eyes, so he have to zoom in and zoom out, you know. So where do your mom plays a role in all this?
No, she does all the computer stuff and getting the characters come to life, like on there.
Okay, cool. Now, let me ask you a question. Because I think I talked to moms, last week, and we was talking about y'all going to be here for a little while, so that means y'all not from here. So where are you from?
Atlanta,
Atlanta?
Georgia.
You know, you need to go into business together, because I need to come down to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got Deion Sanders, all them down there. You know what I'm saying? I need to come down there and hang out.
I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I haven't seen my family there ever since my dad brought me.
Okay.
Ever since I had those faint memories in Atlanta with my mom.
Okay, cool. Well, we're going to get moms on the show for about 5 minutes. She thought she was going to get away with this, but we're going to get her on this segment for 5 minutes, because she got some heavy things to say, too. A lot of y'all, it goes right over y'all heads as parents. Your kids are actually telling you things and saying things with body language. A lot of y'all don't even see it and don't even pay attention to it. I'm sorry, I'm in the school system, so I know. I see it every day. The kids come to me every day, and I'm like dad. I'm like the uncle or dad in the school system. So, you know, parents out there, you need to listen to your kids. Your kids got good ideas, but you got to take time with your kids. You can't be a friend. You can't be a friend to your kids first and then a parent. You got to be a parent, then a friend. I stressed that in my marriage, because it was that way at one time with my wife, and we had to change that. You know what I'm saying? Because that was her firstborn, and that's how I was. So I was taught the opposite. The opposite. So now it's a parent, then a friend. So we're gonna take a short break, and we're gonna bring moms on. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Go to fat.
Okay, we'll be right back in about a couple of minutes.
a special day, one you never had before. I'll send you flowers by the hour, candy and perfume. I'm gonna shower you, precious baby, birthday baby, tonight. Oh, today is your birthday. I wish you many, many, many more. Oh, today.
Welcome back to Step Your Game Up, the Youth Project. This your boy DJ Rick, and we got my young entrepreneur James. Now, what's the name of your comic book?
The Adventures of Sunk Mania Galaxy.
How did you come up with that? The name. How did you come up with the name?
I just thought of some kind of galaxy that was kind of like crazy or something. So I came up with Sunk Mania Galaxy.
Wow.
Cool.
So, that's pretty cool. Man, you smart too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I am.
that's what I'm talking about. You hear that? Yes, sir. Always stay confident. No matter what people say, they can say you big-headed, arrogant, but people misconcept the difference of arrogant, big-headed. And I wish y'all stop calling my phone because I'm in the middle of my show, and yeah, what was I saying?
Arrogance versus
Yeah,
confidence.
confidence.
Right. That's
So
right.
stay confident in everything you do. All right. Stay confident because can't nobody take confidence from you. You the only one who take confidence from yourself.
Yeah.
So they asked me to do a show, and I didn't want to do a show. I said, nah. And I went home that night. My engineer said, Rick, you need a show. I said, nah. Went home that night and sat down. Just like you thought about your book, I thought about what can I do? And I said, step your game up, the Youth Project, and take the two young DJs and make a show.
That's awesome.
So that's how that concept. Actually, I was looking at Step Your Game Up, Chris Brown and all them, the dance thing the dance all thing they do. I was watching. I said, I can put a spin on this. The Youth Project, two DJs, and I'm like, okay, cool. So that's how that came up. So let's talk to moms for a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right. Moms, welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you.
So let
Happy
everybody-
birthday.
Thank you, and let everybody know your name.
My name is Tamisha Thomas. Most people know me in the business in the business realm as Tamisha LaRue of T. LaRue Solutions.
Cool. So tell everybody, me and you had a discussion, and we got into with the kids and scholarships.
Yes.
And that conversation got deep, man. It really got deep. And I want you to tell them, about, this camera here. We tell them about, scholarships.
Yes, so I'm a part of I'm the president of an organization called the National Black Coalition of Federal Aviation Employees, and we are a collective unit, an employee association of the Federal Aviation Administration.
Okay.
We're nationwide, but I'm the president of the Washington headquarters chapter. And right now, you can go on NBCFAEHQ.org, and you can apply for up to a $1,500 scholarship if you live in the Washington, D.C. area. Please reach out to me. I'll make sure that he gets all of my contact information. If you have any questions, guess what? No essay. That's normally what makes it hard for people to apply for scholarships. We're not looking at that. We're looking at what you were involved in. If you had leadership positions, cheerleaders, football players, all of that. But we all are also looking at your grades. 2.5 is the minimum GPA, but this is for a technical school. This is for a 4-year university, or it's also for your master's program that you can apply for. So even if you're going to cosmetology school or going to school to become an electrician, you can still apply for this scholarship.
Ooh, my young DJ is actually going down. He's already been down there, Virginia Beach, and he's doing air conditioning heating.
Well,
So
let's get him
let's
on
get
the
him-
website
let's
and
get him
get
on the
him and
website.
signed up and
Yeah.
everything. We're going to
Yeah.
give out 11 scholarships. I'm sorry,
Okay.
10 scholarships.
Okay.
There will be 7 $1,000 scholarships
Okay.
and then 3 $1,500 scholarships
Okay.
for the top scorers.
Okay, cool.
And so our organization has given over $500,000
Whoa.
in money to kids and young people that are trying to better themselves.
Yeah.
We love if you would come over to the aviation industry, but if you don't, we still want you to, be able to contribute to
Exactly.
society and to the community.
Exactly.
And, it's a very powerful thing. We just ended our ACE camp, which is an aviation career education camp out in Manassas, Virginia.
Okay.
We're working on 2019 right now to get the kids out there. By the end of the week, the kids are literally flying airplanes. So it's a very, very exciting thing. Very, very exciting. You will get to learn all about flight simulation, air traffic control, just anything related to the aviation industry. And I want you all to know, any kids that are watching, or even the parents, just about every career you can think of, you can do in the aviation industry, from public speaking, public relations, being a doctor, lawyer, psychologist. All those type of positions are available. Being an air traffic controller does not even require you to go to college. Becoming a technician doesn't require you to go to college. So please, I do take my time out to come out to elementary schools, high schools, and middle schools to talk to kids about the aviation industry. There's a ton of us.
Yeah.
We are over 1,000 strong in my organization, and we are all geared towards helping bring the next generation of brown and black children into the aviation industry. So, yes. So that's kind of what we were talking about, and just that, when I was coming up, I couldn't spell FAA.
Nope.
I knew nothing about an airplane except for a pilot and a stewardess.
Yep.
I didn't know anything about that there had to be a controller keeping the plane from crashing, or a technician making sure the plane not only was built correctly, but it ran smoothly before it even took off. Then you also have the people that build planes. I mean, there's just billions and billions of dollars in the aviation industry, and we need to begin to tap into it. And like I said, it's not a career or industry that you need to have a lot of education in.
Okay.
So please look into that.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Yeah, that's about that.
And tell me your website.
Oh, I'm going to say the website one more time for the scholarship. Is N as in Nancy, B as in boy, C as in cat, FAEHQ.org.
Okay, cool.
Yep. You
Cool.
can go right there and sign up for it.
Man, let me tell y'all. Right now, our youth are not doing very well. We're not leading them the right way. Too much bullying, too much drugs, too much a little bit of everything. And y'all wouldn't believe it if you come into the school and as soon as you walk in the door, they're cussing and cursing and if we do anything, we can get in trouble. I'm like this. I look at them and I say, for real? I say, don't y'all see me standing here? I'm sorry, Mr. Johnson. What I found out, all you have to do is take time and talk with them. And believe it or not, they'll sit down and talk with you. I got a whole bunch of them there that, Mr. Johnson, what you doing? But this is how it is. You got to put time into the kids. They ain't my kids, but you know what? They is my kids because they my kids when they come to the school. I can only talk to them, give them a little bit of knowledge and wisdom, and hope that they take it. And hope that we all as one start pushing these kids.
Yeah, I want to just add to that because you had mentioned that a little bit before you took the break. That was one thing. My son had been cornered in a bathroom and by two other classmates. And that's the story he was really telling, that they started to kind of beat him up and block the door so he couldn't get out.
Wow.
And then that moved on to them picking on him and, calling them names. And so his behavior really was affected by that. And what we don't realize is that the children that are being bullied now feel like they got to puff up. They got to be a different kid in order for these other children not to for them to leave them alone.
Exactly.
Because we're not doing our parts in the schools and as parents to make sure that they feel protected. And so my son was coming home. His behavior was terrible. I mean, you know, it was just nothing I can do. I took the games away. I punished him, everything. And so when he had come home and he, you know, his school book had this comic book in it, I'm like, hey, buddy, let's see if this will work. Let's give him some purpose. And so that's what we did. We gave him some purpose, and I always believe in giving back. So that's why the T-shirt line started. He donates 10% of all proceeds, even from his comic book, to anti-bullying. Okay. Last month, and until the cop is convicted in East Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we will be donating 25% to Antoine Rose Jr.'s account. Okay. He was a 17-year-old boy shot running away from a police officer who had only been sworn in 3 hours.
Wow.
And had been fired from the University of Pittsburgh's police department for mistreating people. And he was hired at the next county over. Wow. And now this young boy, 17-year-old honor student, he played the saxophone, you know, volunteered with the mayor, everything. It's, you know, it's killing them. They can't find nothing in this man's background. You know how they try to assassinate our children. They can't find anything on him. So until this cop is convicted, we will be donating 25% from, you know, this is what James wants to do. Towards Antoine Rose Jr. If you don't know about the story, please look it up. East Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. James is from Atlanta. I'm from Pittsburgh. So.
Cool. So.
Definitely.
Make a long story short, I want to thank you for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
And hope to see you again on the show. Anytime you want to come, anytime that you want to come on the show, and I'm going to say this, anytime you can call. Tell your mom, call me, and we'll make that happen.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Moms, thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Hey,
thank you so much.
And we gonna get with you with these shirts and see what we can do. Okay.
Absolutely.
Right.
He did forget to mention his pre-launch party for his comic books is August 11th, 2018. It's a pool party. So we are inviting some children out. It's an undisclosed location for now, but the first 50 children that we get interested will be allowed to come. They'll get a signed copy of the book. We're going to have some fun things going on that day to celebrate.
You got DJs and all that?
We might need to talk.
Yeah, we got the 17-year-old DJ.
Yes.
We definitely need DJs.
Yeah, see?
Everybody loves electronic music these days.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoy your birthday.
Oh, I am. If I can stay woke, you know what I'm saying? Man, we're going to take a short break. We got another, some more guests coming on the show, man. I want to thank these two for coming on the show, and we'll be right back, Mo. Yo, welcome back to Step Your Game Up, the Youth Project. This is your boy DJ Rick. Man, we got another special guest, man. I met Sonny yesterday. He came out to the house. He came out to my house to do some pest control, and we got to talking, and one thing led to another, and another, and another, and another. Said, I got a daughter that want to do a talk show. So I said, well, I got a talk show, why don't you bring her on the show? I said, when can you bring her? We can bring her Saturday. I said, let's do it. So that's why you're here. So today, I want you to introduce yourself to everybody so we can go from there.
My name is Alicia. I want to be a talk show host.
Okay.
I didn't really know what I wanted to be when I got older, and then I started seeing people doing stuff, and then because my dad actually makes music sometimes, so I started liking music and all that type of stuff, and then I was like, Dad, I want to be a talk show host because I thought it was cool. And now and then in the car, he quizzed me on songs, asked me when they came out, asked me what's the name of them.
Yeah. Well, you can probably do better than me on that, and I DJ. I can't tell you. I couldn't tell you what year. Sometimes I can't even tell you the new artists. I can't even tell you. So it's a done deal, Well, let's get moms. Introduce yourself, moms.
How you doing? My name is Shantice, and I'm Alicia's mom, my beautiful baby.
And we're gonna talk to Dad.
I'm Sonny, Alicia's father.
Yeah. So, are you shy?
No, not really.
Not really? Look at the face Mom just did.
I'm just waiting to make sure she ain't gonna choke a piece. I want to see it.
Now, if we had 500 people in here, would you get nervous?
At first, but then I would start opening up and being myself.
Okay.
It would take me a minute, but I would open up and be myself.
That's cool. That's cool. It's real easy. It's real easy. When I'm DJing, I can be in front of 200, 300 to 500 to 1,000. And guess what? I tend like I'm at home practicing. Right. I don't even see them. Hosting a show, talk host show, it's a special thing. You got to have a special gift for it. Gift for gab. That's what we call it.
Right.
So she must have the gift for gab.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Say, we know what to say because we was kids one time. Y'all got to understand that. Yeah. We was kids one time. So give me some more information about yourself. What kind of things you like doing?
Sometimes I like to sing. I used to be shy about singing around people, except for my family. Okay. And then, because I used to think I really couldn't do it real good. Okay. And then I started practicing more, singing a lot. Okay. I like to do hair. I want to be a cosmetologist, too.
She gonna make some money.
I like to do that. Sometimes I make music on my dad's things. I only made a couple of songs, but I like to do that sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Entertainment business, a little tricky. So, Dad, you know about that. Yeah, we know about that.
Definitely.
We know about that. So let me ask you. Now, let's go to Moms first. Moms, tell me a little bit about her. Tell me a little bit about her.
Alicia is very outgoing. Mm-hmm. She definitely know how to speak her mind, but she can get in that shell sometimes. But she's learning to be an all-around great big sister and maintaining the order of knowing that you the child, we the parent, and no, we did not start this big. Yeah. We did come from here, so we got a lot of the tricks already out the door.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So, like I tell my daughter, if I ask you something, no, I already know the answer. Let's see if you're going to be truthful enough to give me the answer. Mm-hmm.
I found out lying don't get you nowhere. Just get your butt whipping, man.
Oh, gosh, I'm not.
Didn't we have enough of those?
Yes, sir.
So y'all kind of, the government shields them.
Not in my house.
You know what I'm saying? and not mine either.
I'm old school. I remember how it was. Wasn't nobody to call.
Yes, sir.
Ain't nobody to call in my house either.
Yes, sir.
And if you intervene, you better mind your business till you
right.
can get a taste of this too.
And I tell them call 911 because if they call 911, they're gonna get in the police car with them and go on with them.
Come on.
And guess what? I ain't gotta take care of them no more.
2-for-1 deal.
And I get a raise. That's what I say. So best straighten up. See, mine's grown, and both of my kids are grown. I'm dealing with grandkids now. You know, so that's what's going on. So, Dad, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Man, I make music, write music, I produce. I write R&B music, rap music, pop music.
Wow.
I've been doing this since I was like 12. So
Me and you was talking, and you said that you did some music for some of our artists.
yeah, I mean,
before.
you know, like I did music like to present to them type music.
Okay.
Like I was telling you, I'm not sure what may happen with it. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? But I had them sweaty days up in the studio working hard, trying to get music up to present to a lot of our artists that's out now.
Exactly. Well, it's like this. The entertainment business, man, is crazy.
Yes.
I've been in it now 32 years, 10 years in go-go, and 22 years DJing. So I know it, seen it, and that's how it is. We got to get you. We got to get you going in the right direction with the talk host show, and the music and all that. One of the things I was telling him, maybe later on, once she get settled with what she want to do, y'all come up here and talk to Reggie Gaskin, who's the owner, and create your own show.
Yeah.
Create your own show.
There you
You
go.
know, that's how you do it. And
Appreciate that.
but you gotta have a guideline of what you want to do, how you want to do it, and just like I told the young man, confidence, stay confident. No one takes confidence from you. People miscrewed me with arrogance and big headed. I ain't neither one of them, cause I'm still learning how to. I'm still to this day 22 years, and I'm still trying to learn how to DJ. And I tell them, as a matter of fact, I'm still trying to learn a lot of things in life.
Right.
You know, and it's always a learning lesson. So with you, you know, these are the steps, and do your homework. They ain't supposed to do your homework. You got to do your homework because that's what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and never give up. Got to stay focused, and you know your kid, your other friends like to do this and do that. Sometimes you ain't better do that because you're focusing on what you want to do in life. And it's good that you at this age knowing that what you want to do. You know, so that's a good thing. So, since we got that done, let's go with moms and dad because they want to do a show.
Yeah.
So
we want to put together a podcast or something.
So what y'all trying to get into?
Me and moms, me and my wife,
Mm-hmm.
we've been talking about our trying to put together a podcast for a while. Like, you know, we've been married for about 8 years now.
Don't you forget that number.
See what I mean? Look, I was messed up too. I was like 8 years now, but we've been together about 13 years.
Okay.
So we looked at it like a lot of having a podcast as far as husband and wife, having some guests on, maybe boyfriend and girlfriend, and having relationship conversations.
Okay.
Even some of the conversations may be as far as what's going on in the world, you know.
Okay.
But mainly his and her podcast talking about things we can fix in relationships, things that you see that's funny in a relationship.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's a lot of different things in relationship, and talk about how strong relationships have their downs, because long-term relationships ain't always up.
Nope.
Yep.
So, I mean, we learning a lot now. We young still, you know, but we've been together for a quite little time so far. So, I don't see me leaving this beautiful African woman over here.
Not less in the box.
You heard that right. Well, let me say this. I got 29 years,
That's good.
Wow.
and it's been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Because you're still learning yourself.
I mean, I know myself.
But in a relationship wise, you know yourself single.
Yeah,
I mean, as a person.
I know myself in the relationship. I'm pretty much at this point, you know, grounded. grounded forward, and knowing where I want and where I'm going and what we need and what not need at these times and days. It grows on you. The 7-year niche, it happens to everybody. The 7 years, because I got doubtful 7 years, you know, and I'm like, wow, should I stay? Should I go? It's been times that I've been like, man, I'm ready to jet up out of here. But I didn't, because my granddad always said, you gonna have these days. You know, God rest his soul, man. I love him to death, man, and miss him, man, you know, because that was my talk partner, you know, and it's like, you know, that's what we were, you know, and everything that I've learned is from my granddad, you know, my uncle, you know, so. But let's get you, Bombs. So.
Well, just like my husband said, we've been talking about this for a long time, and, you know, we both got different views of things, you know. Sometimes ladies want to hear what that man got to say. Sometimes guys want to hear what that woman got to say. And I feel like I'm funny enough to give you both, but, you know, real enough to give you, this is what's real. You know, sometimes people, like you say, they could perceive you as being arrogant or big-headed. But like I tell people, I'm not going to change me for you. So if you're not on board with me, then you can keep on, pushing down the lane, because I didn't come here to change for nobody.
Exactly.
So if I make you uncomfortable, then you may need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, why you uncomfortable?
Exactly.
But, you know, I like that we got a good communication. We got a good friendship. Yeah. He's still learning how to be my best friend, but he's real close.
Close. Like they say to Go-Go, be my best friend, be my best friend.
Hello.
I'm going to tell you, man, y'all just got to keep hanging in there. Stay hanging in there, man, no matter what. You know, my thing was, you know, I had to get her family out of my business, and I had to get my family out of the business.
Yeah, we got
you know what
that
I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, you got to. That's one of the biggest things with relationships. Got to keep everybody out your business.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
That'll ruin money.
That's why
the second.
You definitely. You don't see me on. I was telling a lot of my friends that's on Facebook and stuff. You don't see me on Facebook putting up there when me and her argue.
Yeah, no, that ain't nobody's business.
Ain't no need. Because a lot of people say, man, I'm getting rid of Facebook, get in my... No, you put in Facebook in your business.
Right.
Exactly.
I use it for what it's used for, communicate with old friends and family. But
I use it... Owner, I use it for promoting.
Yeah.
And friends, but I'm using it for promoting.
I get on it for my game.
You know, so that's what we is. Somebody calling in. Oh, okay. Also, you can call in at 240-719-2560. Anytime y'all feel like it, man, just call, man. We take calls, and that's where we at. I want to thank y'all for coming on.
Thank you very much.
Me and you going to, get together.
Definitely.
And so that y'all can get y'all. We going to work on you. Here's a caller. Hold up. Telemarketing. Sorry, we don't take no calls. Sorry. So, tell everybody what it... No, not yet, because you ain't ready yet.
Not yet. You ain't ready yet. Homework up.
Yeah. We gonna work. Hold. How's your grades?
They're better.
Okay, hold up. Time out. See, they don't want this. I'm a type of person that was raised on school. My mama didn't play. You had to graduate, go get or if you didn't want to go to school, you had to get a job because she wasn't taking care of you, or go into the military. Well, I graduated. My sister graduated. My other sister graduated. My nieces and nephews, all them graduated. Now I'm at grandkids graduating. So all nieces and nephews graduated. And guess what? We pushed every last one of them. I don't care if you got to go to summer school. You still got to graduate.
Yep.
That's how. I don't care if you don't go to college. I hope you go to college. But if you don't, guess what? You got to graduate. So this is my deal with you. You graduate, we keep helping you. When you mess up, we cut you off. Just like I had to do my young DJ because he thought he knew.
All right.
And guess what? I went to his mom and said, we got to cut him off. He can't do this no more.
Yeah.
He was on one of the he was on one of the biggest go-go radio stations, which is here, Heartbeat Conga. And when he started messing up, we cut him off. Moms cut him off too. Things he wasn't doing right at home, guess what? Cut him off. And you know how it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where we at. It doesn't stop here. Matter of fact, when you get older, 22, 23, my kids 20. I don't even know how old my kids is. Around about 32 or 33, one of them. If I can remember one of them, I can get the other one because they're 10 years apart. You know, but at their age, I think one is 35 and the other one 20. Yes, 20. She be 25 this year. I give them that look. They know what that look is. I get that same look to the grandkids. They know what that look is. When I get no Papa ain't playing. You know, so that's where we at. You know,
Right.
so man, I'm so glad y'all got the old school. You know.
Oh, I love the old.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. Ain't nothing like it. So
Yeah.
we're gonna matter of fact, we're gonna end a little early because I got to get ready for the birthday bash today, and that's where we at. Man, I want to thank all my guests for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And I want to thank you
No problem,
for
man.
coming
I
on the
appreciate
show.
you.
Hey, I appreciate y'all, and we want to thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and we're gonna make that happen. All right, as long as I can still do this and he stay in touch with me, we'll make it happen.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
All right. So this your boy DJ Rick from Step Your Game Up, the Youth Project, man. I'll see y'all. Y'all might see me next week because I got a big event coming up. But if so, Maine will be on here doing this thing. So I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Yes, sir.